Hello. In today's hsbDesign for Revit training session, we're going to take a look at the validations. With the validations, you can check your model by the rules that you can define before. To define these rules, you have to open up the manager. In the manager, you can add validation groups. As you can see, I've already created a validation group called hsbStickFrame. This group contains two validations, one for the beam section convention, so that the height is greater than the width of the beam, and then a validation to ensure the beam has a valid length. Some validations have settings down here, so for the length check, I had to set a maximum length and a minimum length. We are now adding a new validation group, and we are calling this one Clash. With this group, we want to have two validations. First, we want to have the clash detection. This checks whether the bodies of entities are clashing, and we also want to add the MEP clash detection. This one checks whether the bodies of MEP items are clashing with item containers. You can set up the severity grade over here. You can get either an info, a warning, or an error. We're going with a warning for both of these. As you can see in the stick frame group, I set that the convention would be an error and the length would be a warning. So after clicking OK, we can run these groups with the inspector. We'll start with the hsb stick frame group, and afterwards we have to select our item containers. So as you can see, for this validation, we have no failed items. It was all successful, which you can also see from these green dots. Next up, we're going to run our clash group for all our item containers as well. And as you can already see by the red dots, we have some warnings. So we have the clashes of the normal clash detection, and if you open up one of the clashing entities, you can get this one marked in your model. If we move to the MEP clash detection, we can also get this one marked. So if we mark that one, we can see that this duct is clashing with our item container number 6. And down here, we have some resolutions that we could do. We could add it to the item container, we could add a vent to the item container, or run a dynamo script. Right now, we want to add a vent to the item container, so we do it by clicking on this symbol. And this opens up the Setup tab of the vent. We'll keep it that way. And after clicking OK, it has already been added to the handler, so you don't have to pick the item container and duct again. The only thing we have to do to get our vent construction is to regenerate our item container. So as you can see right now, we're having a vent opening here for the duct. And by that, we won't have any errors when we run this validation again. I hope this video helped you get an introduction to validations and how to use them in your design process to check your model. See you in the next video.